Hey guys, what's up? It's me, LEGO Leaf 3 Shotgun here, and today we have a new LEGO Star Wars set review. This here is the Republic Fighter Tank. The set retails for about $25 US and has 305 pieces. Here's a front look at your box. Included with this set, of course, is the Republic Fighter Tank itself and then 4 minifigures, so let's take a look at those minifigures here. First, with 2 battle droids. These guys have come in so many sets since 1999, and they've hardly changed over the years. The only thing that changed is that the arm was flipped in like 2007 so it could hold a gun the right way. Besides that, these battle droid figures have been the same for like 18 years, like almost my entire life, and they're always good to get. They haven't come in too many sets as of late, but for army buildable purposes, these guys, I will never complain about getting more of them in sets. This here is a Phase 2 Clone Trooper Gunner, and I love the look of this minifigure. His helmet is really cool. That's a great part about this figure. But honestly, the best thing here might be the torso print. That torso print is magnificent. Also, I really appreciate that he has a normal LEGO Star Wars blaster, because LEGO more and more seems to be replacing those pieces with stud shooters. I'm kind of hating that, so I'm glad he has a real LEGO Star Wars gun right there. Underneath his helmet is the angry clone face, of course, but he has good back printing as well, so a really nice exclusive new clone trooper. And the final and clearly star minifigure of this set here is Aayla Secura. Now, we have gotten her in LEGO form before, back in 2010 with the Clone Turbo Tank set, but that was a Clone Wars set, and back then LEGO gave Clone Wars characters the creepy special eyes. This is a more, realistic movie-styled version of Aayla Secura, and I love the look of this minifigure. The colors really pop here. That's fantastic. The torso and leg printing both look spectacular, but let's not ignore the printing on her headpiece. That is amazing. LEGO just did an incredible job with the printing there, and she does have nice back printing and double-sided face, so I'm just really happy to add this Jedi to my collection finally in a non-Clone Wars version. So here is the Republic Fighter Tank itself, and this thing, let's get this out of the way here real quick, it has wheels on the bottom. That's kind of become a staple of any sort of LEGO Star Wars tank vehicle, but it does use a smaller, different wheel piece than like the hover tank, for example, and this thing rolls around really nicely. It actually kind of spins around too, which is really cool for playability, and that's actually the most fun thing in this set, is the way this thing can maneuver on the floor. So that was my favorite thing with this set. My least favorite thing is looking at it from the front. One, there's a green piece right here that kind of sticks out, but that's a small little nitpick. My real least favorite thing here is this vehicle looks like someone sat on it. Oddly enough, the 2008 version of the set was too tall. This one is too short. It's really weird. It just doesn't look tall enough in the middle section here to me. I think it should have been like a whole brick taller to be more accurately scaled. That's just very odd. It looks real smushed to me. But beyond that, this thing has some pretty cool looks. Pretty much all of these details here are accomplished through stickers, but they look good. I just love this Republic color scheme. The dark red, the white, and then little accents of lime green. That's a really cool color scheme, and it looks very good on this particular vehicle. Now, there are some places to store things here. There's a wrench on this side, and you can put the blaster on this side. However, these guns here kind of like hit that part, which I think seems like a weird design flaw. Like, these things are kind of interfering with each other. I mean, it's not too bad, but when this gun comes down, it lands on top of the wrench, so you have to move the gun out of the way to get access to the wrench. That just seems like a weird, strange thing for me, and I'm guessing the designer didn't have enough space but wanted to have places to store things, so I kind of understand why he went this route, but that's just really odd to me. But these guns can move up and down. They look pretty nice, and they have stud shooters on the end there, which is pretty cool. And at the back here, you actually have a nice little container here, and you open that up, and there's extra shots for your stud shooters. The top here has some pretty cool designs. I love the use of the rapier pieces from Collectible Minifigures Series 4 for the antenna right here, and this part here can open up to reveal the inside cockpit. It's kind of dark inside there, but I adore this cockpit. This cockpit is amazing. LEGO just did an incredible job with this design. You can see there's actually kind of like a handle inside there using the bucket top piece. That's really cool, and a printed part right there. Also nice. And just look at all the tan pieces. It looks awesome. I love the look of this cockpit. However, there is one flaw with it. This cockpit is very deep, and for some reason, LEGO elected to have 4 studs on the floor there for your Clone Trooper minifigure to sit on. So you put him inside the cockpit, and then you try to remove him, and the helmet is the thing that comes off, leaving the clone behind. That gets really annoying. However, there is a clip right here that the clone can hold on to and give kind of the illusion that he's popping up out of the tank right here. That is actually a really cool look. Alright, so wrapping up my thoughts here on the Republic fighter tank. This set is fine. It's fine. It's a set, it's cool, I don't regret buying it, I would buy it again. It's a pretty good set. There's only a couple things here that I think are great, and then there's some things I think are pretty bad. The things I think are great here are the price per piece, over 300 pieces for $25. That's fantastic. It's about the size you'd expect a $25 Star Wars set to be, so that makes sense, but a great piece count. And then the 2 exclusive figures here, both of them are awesome, and I'm super glad they finally made a more normal looking version of Aayla Secura. Playability is good. The design, I think, is good. It's not great because it has major flaws. I mentioned the clone trooper thing, and I mentioned that it just kind of looks like a pancake version of this vehicle. And I think the biggest flaw with this set here is that we got a $50, almost 600 piece version of this vehicle in 2008. And then, almost a decade later, we get this. And I think this is alright, but it's a downgrade. It's a downgrade in size and scale, and I think the design just isn't quite as good. It's not quite as big, not as fun to play with, and I don't know. I just feel like this particular vehicle, I really like the in-universe design of this tank, and I think a $25 set is not where LEGO should do this vehicle justice. This set kind of reminds me of the AAT we got in 2015 from LEGO Star Wars, another $25 set that was a downgrade in size from the version we got from 2008. Still, they're pretty cool sets. I don't regret buying them, but something about this just feels wrong to me. So like I said, it's a fine set. It's here. I like it a decent bit. I don't know. Something about this set, it underwhelms me, but it's pretty good. So like, if you think it looks cool, buy it. I would recommend it, but the rating here for me is going to be a 7.3 out of 10. Those are just my thoughts though. I'd love to hear yours in the comment section down below. Also guys, please like this video, favorite the video, and share it with all your friends. Also in the description you can go find links to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to this here channel, and I hope to see you guys next time. LEGO Star Wars Reviews. I'll see you guys later.